I did my rites in 1997. I found out about it through another man at a conference I attended, and he told me one thing that I remember this day, which is don't even think about it, just do it. It's that good of an experience, and I didn't need to hear much more. I did it as a gift to myself when I turned 40 and I finished my master's program. And I wanted to celebrate those two life events by doing this retreat, and I did it in Ghost Ranch in New Mexico. It was very powerful. I'm thinking today about the day of initiation that I went through, because I went on top of a mesa and spent time in nature with God and reflected on the 5 truths of male initiation. And I remember having some very powerful experiences with nature. Strong sense of God in the whole experience, and it unfolded over time for me, the formative and the import of the whole thing. It wasn't at all something I took in and experienced and then kind of went on with my life. It unfolded for me after the event, so it was powerful during and after. Well, we have an extraordinary group of men here in Minnesota. We have a lot of men who have made the retreat over many years, and quite a large community. There's a real brotherhood here. I think it starts for many men with the retreat experience, and then it continues as they get involved in men's groups or coming to our events. There's a real sense of brotherhood and common experience that bonds them at a very deep level. For many men, I think it's important that they remember that this is an experience of trust, not only in trusting in the recommendations of the men that often encourage men to attend this retreat, but trusting in God at a very deep level that when the time is right, this is an experience of really hands-on spirituality and giving men the opportunity in nature with other men and with some wisdom teachings to really go deeper in their spiritual journey. And the retreat is structured to support all that safely, and there's a lot of history now that we've had with this, so it's well run, well organized, and the final thing I want to say is we don't get the opportunity as men in our culture to really jump off the deep end of the pool and spend time with God in nature and go deeper. And that's what this experience can be for many men.
It was quite new then, but I'd been following Richard Rohr for about 30 years now. And so I saw that he had something going on. And it was really early, but I thought it was worth a try. And I had a friend who I talked into it so we could go backpacking after it, and it turned out really well.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I was about 41, I think. And just kind of going through some changes and reevaluating my life. I'd gone over to Nepal and done some volunteer work and wanted to kind of integrate that. And so the time off just to kind of let that all percolate was really valuable. It was a really great experience. I remember we broke into small groups, remember that the most. And I still remember the men to this day. Just a wonderful sense of sharing and powerful. I don't know what else.
Okay. Was able to go to a Richard Rohr presentation where he was talking about men's initiations, and everything he was saying put a name to things that I had experienced, and so that's what really got me to motivated to come to a retreat in 2005, and it was very uplifting in that it gave me a good starting place to continue my journey.
My son is in a males group right now in Milwaukee, and it was neat to realize how that experience had helped me to raise my son and really apply this, and it all hit me at once. It was a good experience.
Yeah, it's a basis for continuing. I look back on it. You know, I've always been a proponent of being out in nature and canoeing and, you know, that type of thing. And I've always known that God is around me, but it gives me a new appreciation for looking at things a little bit differently, a little more spiritually, I think, every time I'm outside. So, it increases my awareness of even the smallest things, and why they're there. You know, thanks for the beautiful sunset. It's just things are a lot more aware of what's going on around me. So,
I would just strongly encourage any man who wants to grow spiritually to do this. It definitely takes you out of your comfort zone, but it's beautiful the way it weaves together many different traditions. So men from a wide variety of experiences can find something in common. It's really important to me, and I guess, you know, my goal is to start a men's group in Wisconsin and pass it on to other men. I'm involved with a marriage ministry, and I see men who are wounded and they need to take a next step and heal. And not every man needs to heal, but it's valuable.
If you're interested and you think you might be interested, that you should try it, because if you're interested, you've got what they call a beginner's mind, and you may be ready for it, and it may take you to a whole different level of your spirituality. So.